What is up, guys? Welcome on back to the channel. And real quick, I did do a trade, a big trade. What the purpose of this trade was, number one, to get rid of Zach Mitchell. I got to get him off my books. So, as you can see here, I technically, I guess for the short term, got my shit fucking pushed in on this trade. But I truly feel like I in the long term, I'm going to win. I'll tell you why. The trade kind of really helped both of us. For two reasons. Number one, Zach Mitchell's now going to be their actual number one wide receiver. He's their best receiver on the team. Candidate's going to be their, probably, I think their number one or number two corner. And Davis is going to be a really good kind of rotational guy. I don't think he'll be a starter. I think he's a couple of points less than their first two guys because they got a good D-line. And then I had to give up a bunch of picks, which I don't like giving up those types of picks, the thirds and the fourth, because that's where you kind of build your team off of. But here's the reason why I did it. Zach Mitchell, or Mitchell, Davis, Candidate. They're all veterans. Mitchell's the youngest. I think he's 27 or 28. I think Mitchell's got 3 or 4 years left on his contract. Davis has, I think, 3 years left on his deal. Candidate's got 2 years left on his contract. So what this trade does for me, because we all know my team's kind of quantity over quality right now, or quality over quantity. So I needed to get rid of contracts because in the next 2 years, I'm going to be negative on my cap, which would make me negative on my cap 3 years in a row. So this is to create cap space for myself, for the next couple of seasons. Get those contracts off my books. The guy on the right, this Casey, he was a rookie. I don't know what round he was picked in, but he's got a ton of potential. He's got good size. He's like 6 foot, 200 pounds. He's around there. I don't remember his exact size. He's got 4 years left on his rookie contract. He's like a 97 speed, 96 acceleration. He's just physically, he has everything. He's a peak physical guy at the position, which is kind of what I've been looking for the last like 3 years to start replacing Spriggs. But he's going to step in and probably be my number 2 corner. And in reality, this trade would be great because I have Spriggs, I have Caldwell, I have really good guys in the defensive back room who can kind of mold him mentally because he's got the physical tools. So I did have to give up like these draft picks. They did not want to give this guy up. I normally would have not done this trade, but like I said, it accomplishes cap space. Davis wasn't, Mitchell was on my bench. I benched him. Davis wasn't playing, and Candidate is very good, but he was my number 2 corner, and he's 30 years old. So it accomplished a few things. I freed up cap space for multiple seasons. I did have to give up picks, which sucks, but I still have first and second round picks, my organic ones. And I'm getting, I think is going to be in the long term, my next number 1 corner, for the future. So I think it really gave both teams a lot. Like I said, I gave up a lot on the initial looking at it. You probably think I got my fucking ass beat on this trade. I don't think that I did, simply because I accomplished things that I wanted to do as far as, I've been chasing a quarter like Casey for years, like a couple of seasons in this game. I finally got a guy like that. There was actually one guy that I've been really, really wanting that went to the Cardinals. He was a guy that I scouted, and he ended up being really good, but they don't have any cap space. But this guy here, I think I was looking at as well, but he looks like he's going to be real good. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of edit this. I'll show you the player real quick. And then we'll go on to the next week. But anyway. All right, guys, real quick. Here's Ben Casey here. Yeah, he's 6 foot, 195 pounds. He is 23 years old. He is a rookie, but like I said, he's got a ton of potential. He's an 84 man-to-man. He's a 82 slot, 81 zone. I think that's really, really nice for a rookie. I think he was a first-round pick. The more I look at him, the more I think I scouted him, actually. I got to go back and look. But let's look at his awards. Yeah, he was a first-round pick. So that's why they didn't want to. They were really stingy about giving him up. I gave up a lot for that guy. But yeah, like I said, he's 6 foot, 195 pounds. Let me go through his traits. Showboat. will be riskier and try to intercept. You may not be able to reach. Let's try that. Let's see if it's any good. And then let's do disciplined. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, look at his physical ability. He's just 97 speed, 95 acceleration. What's his change of direction? Where is it at? I think it's like a 90 or something like that. Yeah, it's or an 80. Now, is it a 90? I don't know what it is. What is his change of direction, actually? I'm curious to see what his change of direction. His catching's high for a corner. I think he's going to be excellent. His tackling's a little bit low, but that's fine. He's a corner, so how do I see his ratings? Like as far as like, let's go back. Hold on. Here we go. I got to see it here. I forgot. He's an 89 change of direction. I mean, that's definitely it's probably above average, if not like average. It's fine, but he's got so much speed. He's not going to get beat deep. He's actually faster than Kennedy was a 95 speed. So he's faster. He's younger. He's got a good deal. I think this was a really good way to go. My only issue with him is he's a little bit older. That's my only issue with him. I mean, Bobby Kemp this is his third year in the league and he's 23. So I try to get the younger guys so I can get them under multiple contracts and keep them for a long time, but it's not a big deal. In reality, I mean, you know, I probably got 10 really good years out of him if I can keep him for the long term, but I think he's going to be my new number one guy. So anyway, with that being said, let's play the next game.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get to. Let's start in SoFi Stadium. The Chargers at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Lions improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they host the New York Jets. And here's the Saints wideout. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the New York Giants. And this is the Bucs quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Bucs improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win.
Mitchell, fuck you, Zach. Fuck you, Zach Mitchell.
So
you're already on the highlights.
This one, for all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Down from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. The other sideline, the head coach of Cincinnati. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Now, faking the give. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. That's a Steeler first down. On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This is caught for 2. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He'll take care of it himself, picks up the first down, and a gain of 12. Here's 1st and 10. He'll decide to keep this once more. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
The PAT up and good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're in an early hole, 14-0. I'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Oh, yeah. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
48-yard line.
Here we go. Liking 18.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A tight end in motion now. He's going to keep this again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Bengals out and ready to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
They'll stay on the ground. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A gain of 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Steeler first down.
44-yard line.
One quarter in the books. It's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, go.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And his fine first half of the season continues. That's already his 50th catch. Well on his way to the century mark, and maybe even more. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's 1st and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Steelers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense for the first half of the season. You can see it there. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions.
Check, Panther. Ready.
Travis started on the ground, and he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
This offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It is third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
He's going to look for the home run ball. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It covers 51 yards. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Taken down.
Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll stick with him again. And the Steelers are getting first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Steelers.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. Second and goal.
Gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. This is caught down that right sideline. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing.
Dude, it's crazy. I've never had like a big receiver where I felt like his height was a big difference with him, and this guy I do. He's just like the catch radius is huge on that guy.
He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been that bad to this point. Let's see what they do on this one. First down now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down behind
Third
the line of
and
scrimmage.
11.
A loss of 1. Brings up third down and 11.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
As receiver on the in-cut, he's got it. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. Now Gibson. Whoa! He's inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Steelers stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Bengals 44-yard line.
Viking 18. Go.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 9 yards.
60 Eagles.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Up and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter.
Wrap up here, boys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own
The
28-yard
Bengals
line.
offense ready for their first possession of this 2nd half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
The ball carried by number 16. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Now a give on the ground, and he's got a Bengals first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
For a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 60.
Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, Gibson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with...
Yeah, I don't know why I expected him to cut better than that. That's my fault. I just threw the ball as he was cutting, and he just, in the corner, did it perfect. You know, I throw too many picks on anticipatory throws. I expect people to, like, break off and stuff. They just don't. And that was just a mistake on my end. I should never throw the ball. I don't need to be forcing things. I'm already up.
Once more, they'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down.
Set up. 60 Eagles, 60.
Douglas in motion.
Take go.
They'll start by going forward with a power pass. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, they need 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Back to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This will be from 42 yards out. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Bengals are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Steelers 1st down.
60 vices.
Up the middle they go. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
19, Sergeant, 19.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Second down at the 41. It's a pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a 1st down. On the ground, they go with their running back. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bengals offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. Second down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
He'll decide to keep this once more. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready. Bronco 80.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Whoa! And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
70.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Roll. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That one taken in by Douglas.
The first down pass. Caught by number 11. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 12. At the Steelers' 48-yard line.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
Back to the air one more time. This one complete right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
He'll drop to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Set. 60 by 6.
He's going to try to get this himself, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind. In the line, they have turned it over on downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Go.
A carry now for Gibson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
That's good for us.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So
that is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Bengals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Drive will start on the ground. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Give them 13 on that screenplay. And a 1st down.
Good for a Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
They face 2nd down
Brings up
and
2nd
7.
and 7. At the
Now
47
they'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
and 7.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Panther 60.
Douglas in motion. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6.
He's
2nd down.
at the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
Intended for number
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Down at the 23-yard
From
line.
the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. We're going to stop it here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
At the 12-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start, and this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7.
Yard line.
Going to keep this, looking to do it on his own.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
That is caught, and for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Back to the ground after the penalty.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.